Have you ever looked at a Sagittarius and wondered, how can someone smile so easily, even when the world around them is falling apart? There's something strangely magnetic about their energy, a warmth you feel the moment they walk into a room. They laugh loudly, they joke effortlessly, and they carry themselves as if life could never truly break them. But here's the twist. Behind that confident grin lies a truth very few ever see. Because Sagittarius has two faces, one that shines brighter than the sun and another that hides deeper than the night. One they show the world and one they only reveal when nobody is watching. Today, we're diving into the mystery behind their smile, the part of Sagittarius that even their closest friends rarely understand. Are you ready to see what's behind it?
Sagittarius, the sign everyone thinks they already understand. Fun, positive, always laughing, always adventurous. But what if that smile you see is only half of the truth? In this video, we're diving deep, deeper than the jokes, deeper than the optimism, deeper than the fearless explorer energy everyone associates with Sagittarius. Because behind every laugh, behind every wild idea, behind every "don't worry, everything will be fine," there is another side. A side most people never notice. A side Sagittarius almost never shows.
And trust me, once you understand this hidden layer, you'll never look at a Sagittarius the same way again. We're going to uncover the twin nature that defines them, the face they show the world, and the face they keep hidden even from themselves. Whether you are a Sagittarius, you love one, or you've been confused by one, this is the missing piece you've been looking for. So sit tight, because the truth behind their smile is far more powerful and far more complicated than anyone talks about. Let's begin. When people think of Sagittarius, this is the version they picture first. The bright, magnetic, unstoppable force of optimism that seems to light up every room they walk into. Sagittarius has a kind of energy that feels almost contagious. They're the friend who tells you, "Come on, let's go. Life's too short to stay stuck." They make you feel like anything is possible, even the things you secretly gave up on. With them, there's always a sense of motion. New plans, new ideas, new adventures, new dreams. They don't just believe in possibilities, they live in them. And the wild part? Their enthusiasm doesn't feel forced. It feels real, raw, and uplifting. Sagittarius has this rare ability to take something ordinary and make it feel epic. A late-night drive, a spontaneous trip, a simple conversation. Somehow, everything becomes a story. And people admire them for that. They admire the confidence, the courage, the huge, generous heart that always assumes the best in others. Sagittarius teaches people to loosen up, breathe, and expand, to think bigger, to want more. To believe, really believe, that life has something greater waiting around the corner. This is the side of Sagittarius everyone falls in love with. The philosopher, the explorer, the optimist, the fire that keeps burning even when things fall apart, the side that inspires people to dream again. But what most don't realize is this. Behind this glow, they're hiding something. And the brighter they shine, the darker the shadow they're trying to outrun. That's where their second face begins to show. But here's the part almost nobody sees. The side of Sagittarius that hides behind the jokes, the adventures, the big dreams, and the constant motion. Because for Sagittarius, smiling is easier than explaining. And running is easier than sitting still long enough for someone to notice the cracks. Behind the bright, inspiring exterior is someone who often feels misunderstood, sometimes even lonely. Sagittarius hates burdening others with their emotions, so they bury them. They hate looking weak, so they pretend everything is fine. They hate being trapped, so they keep moving before anyone can get close enough to see the truth. And what is that truth? That the same person who lifts everyone up rarely has someone who can lift them. That the same person who encourages others to follow their dreams is terrified of their own failures. That the same person who seems fearless is constantly fighting fears no one ever hears about. This hidden face is full of questions. Am I doing enough? Am I where I'm supposed to be? Will anyone ever understand me without me having to explain myself? Sagittarius carries a weight they never talk about, a pressure to stay strong, to stay positive, to stay inspiring. And so they smile, they joke, they keep the fire burning even when it hurts. Not because they're fake, but because they don't want to disappoint anyone. This is the face behind the smile, the part of Sagittarius that feels too vulnerable, too real, too raw to show the world. And it's the part that explains everything they do next. So why does Sagittarius smile, even when their world is shaking? Because for them, a smile isn't just an expression, it's a shield, a way to protect themselves from questions they're not ready to answer, and from vulnerabilities they're terrified to reveal. Sagittarius grew up believing they had to be strong, that they had to be the one who stays positive, who keeps moving forward, who refuses to be broken. And over time, that belief became their survival instinct. Their smile tells the world, I'm okay. But what it really means is, I don't want you to worry about me. I don't want to be a burden. I don't want you to see the part of me I don't know how to control. Sagittarius fears emotional heaviness, theirs and other people's. They fear being trapped in expectations or pity. They fear losing their freedom if they become the one who needs help instead of the one who inspires. So they smile first, not to deceive, but to keep the peace inside themselves. Their smile is also a reminder of who they want to be: strong, brave, resilient, unbreakable, even when they're nowhere near it. And here's the truth most people never realize. Sagittarius doesn't smile to hide sadness. They smile to stay alive inside it. They smile to keep their fire burning. They smile because giving up simply isn't in their nature. Their smile is both their armor and their last remaining hope. It's not fake. It's not shallow. It's a promise they make to themselves. No matter how dark it gets, I'll find the light again. At the end of the day, the two faces of Sagittarius are not contradictions. They're both true, both real, both beautiful in their own way. The bright face, the dreamer, the explorer, the endless source of motivation, is the part of them the world falls in love with. But the hidden face, the vulnerable one, the one that doubts, the one that quietly carries pressures no one else sees, that's the part that makes them human. If you have a Sagittarius in your life, here's the most important thing you can do. Don't just enjoy their light. Protect it. Nurture it. Make space for the moments when they don't feel strong enough to smile. Show them they don't always have to be the positive one. Let them know that staying still, being honest, and allowing themselves to lean on someone is not weakness, it's connection. And if you are the Sagittarius watching this, take a breath. You don't always have to run. You don't always have to be okay. Your fire doesn't have to burn at full strength for you to be worthy of love. You are allowed to be soft. You are allowed to be unsure. You are allowed to let someone in. Your smile is powerful, yes, but so is your truth. And when you finally learn to show both sides of yourself, that's when you'll find the freedom you've been chasing all along.